However, what you can say is that there are several contradictions between Officer Ramos. And when you read, and I hope that you take the time, I don't know if you'll be able to take the time to read the transcripts, but if you read Officer Ramos' transcripts, you would hear that she was emphatic that she was never at the search. And yet, on cross, at the end of cross, when we showed the video, and we also read her comments to Mr. Gartner, she said she was trying to beat them to the punch. She said that to Mr. Gartner, and yet sat here and told you, well, I was sent out that search. Oh, well, then I guess I came after. No, I didn't know they had a search. No, I didn't know they had a toothbrush, but I picked up the toothbrush. You saw her pick up the toothbrush. And then she tried to put it down. She tried to put it in the laundry, and we don't know where it went. It is suspect, and you know that Officer Ramos stated to you over and over, oh, well, there's all the other incidences that I've been told of about Sgt Johnson. And I asked her, I said, well, what incidences are you talking about? And she says, well, it's a hostile work environment. Okay? And then you, Chairman, you specifically asked her, what incidences do you personally know of? She couldn't answer one. Okay? I've heard about them. Rumor. Great. Rumor. Maybe that's coming from Sergeant Hom. Who knows? Sergeant Hom obviously doesn't like Sergeant Johnson. But you asked her again, well, what are these incidents? What are you talking about? And then she told you the first time that Sergeant Johnson ever heard that Officer Ramos was upset and didn't like him because she believed he was the one that was complaining about him. That's what this is about. The reason why she didn't want to work with him, and you heard her. She said she did not want to work with Sergeant Johnson. She wanted to work with Sergeant Osborne, but she didn't want to work with Sergeant Johnson. And you know why, because she only told you after you, Chairman, asked her. She said, because I believe it's Sergeant Johnson who filed complaints on me. And when he was gone, all of a sudden those complaints stopped. Really? But nobody ever asked Sergeant Johnson. She never came to Sergeant Johnson and asked him, hey, did you file a complaint on me? She said, she was told it was Sergeant Johnson. But he never filed a complaint on her. Never filed a complaint. And yet he's being accused, which is causing dissension, division within the detention center. Obviously, there's a problem. There's rumors being spread. They're not controlling the employees. And it could have been stopped if Officer Ramos didn't think that Sergeant Johnson was filing a complaint on him. Maybe this would have been reversed if she thought it was Sergeant Osborne. And I wonder what her comments would have been if she thought that Sergeant Osborne was filing a complaint. I wonder if Sergeant Osborne putting the inmate up on the wall would have been excessive. We don't know. But I'm telling you what she has said here on October 8th to you is suspect, and it goes to her motivation.